What's going on, everybody? It's Power Chi. Welcome back to another video. So I wasn't going to film this video just to save time on my project that I'm doing right now, but I figured why not, because I feel like a lot of people are running into this problem, or you may already have this problem, and not everybody has a lot of money to fix this problem and get the job done professionally. So I'm going to show you guys how I did a DIY on this issue, which you guys probably can tell by the title. So the issue is spoiler holes. I'm gonna take you guys outside and let you guys see what I'm talking about. So as you guys know, I do have the Rocket Bunny GT wing, the V1 wing, and in order to install this I had to take off the OEM BRZ spoiler. The issue is that this wing doesn't cover up the spoiler like some of the duckbills do, so I'm left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 holes to deal with. So I had to drill 16 holes for this install, but I'm left with 9 holes that need to be filled. Now, it does cost a lot of money for a spoiler hole to be filled, so I'm talking about 9 holes right now. That's a lot of holes to be filled, and I did get a quote. It's gonna be around 6 bills to get this thing fixed. Originally, what I did for the past 2 months was I basically Gorilla Glued some of these pegs that I got at your local Home Depot, or just any part store really, that you can find these holes. You can always get them black and paint them white if you wanted to. I just found these white ones, so I just used them. So when I used the Gorilla Glue, what happened was I think I used a little bit too much. So I already took these off, but for this one I'll use as an example. I glued right around here, as in like on the inside of the peg obviously, so you actually couldn't see any of the glue sticking out, but it was baking in the sun and the glue ended up melting downwards and it started spreading all around the hole, so it looks really nasty and it doesn't look like a clean job. It's been bothering me for a long time, so I asked Lewis if he knew anybody who knew how to do any of this auto body work, and he did, and he hooked me up with a pretty decent deal. He quoted me around $560. Of course, he's gonna have to check the actual holes just to see if the quote is true. It could be more or less. The appointment is actually tomorrow morning, but I'm actually not sure if I want to go through with spending 6 bills on filling spoiler holes, because I am deciding right now if I want to go wide body. So if you guys like wide body BRZs, let me know in the comment section below, because I am highly debating on if I want to wide body this baby. But yeah, that $600 could be used for something else and not just filling up 9 holes. What I'm trying to do now is figure out a way to chip away at this dried Gorilla Glue, because as you guys can see, it's like almost impossible to get off. And I checked on Google, I checked everything if there's a way to dissolve the glue, but they're saying that once it's dried, especially because mine was dried on for like 2 months now, that there's no actual way of getting rid of your dried up Gorilla Glue. So I'm gonna have to try to chisel it away, but that is going to destroy my clear coat. I don't know if you guys can see right here, it's already chipped off some of the clear coat, so it's not as white and pearly white as it should be from factory. But I figure this is just a good way to get rid of the yellowness using this X-Acto knife, and I've just been slowly chipping away. Well, that's what I'm doing right now. I've already started a little bit, and I'm gonna see. I don't really care too much if it ruins my clear coat, if that means to save me 600 bucks and I can just buff it out and maybe even put some clear coat myself. But if this doesn't work out and it ends up being a fail, then what I'm gonna have to do is actually spend the 6 bills to get it fixed professionally. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. You guys want to know the funniest part about this is that I actually am running a piece of tape over here. Just because it's square, I need to find a bigger peg, because you can still see the corners if I just put on this circle peg on it. So I've just been running the same piece of tape for the past 2 months, and it actually has been holding up really well. But you know, it's actually really bothering me now how my spoiler holes are looking. So if I can't fix this, I may have to go take it tomorrow morning to get them filled. Some of you guys are probably cringing at the fact that I'm putting such a sharp blade to my paint, but unfortunately that's the extent that I have to actually go to now, just to save a little bit of money. And who knows, maybe down the line after I spend that, there's so many other mods I could do with 600 bucks. It's just that it's bothering me right now aesthetically. It does not look appealing to me, so I'm gonna have to get that fixed. But whether I spend it or not, We'll have to find out. Some of you guys, or one of you guys, have asked for more videos with my girlfriend, so there she is. Basically what I did was I scraped away. You guys can see already that it did chip away at the clear coat, but it definitely looks a lot cleaner without the freaking yellow, as you guys can see here. This looks a lot better, so this is what it would look like. So I would just push it up a little bit when I glue it, but overall that's a pretty clean look. I'm going to attempt to do this one more time without the paint dripping down a little bit, and that's how this all happened. Otherwise it would have been all fine. And there she is, my baby. Well, she kind of just grabbed the knife from me and started plucking away at it. Don't scratch my car. These ones are pretty much done, these 3 holes right here. Now I'm gonna focus on these 2, because these 2 are gonna be a little bit harder. So you guys will see when I take this off, it's actually pretty gross under there. So there it is. This is the glue that's holding it. It just leaked out a little bit, unfortunately. Damn! She did such a good job. Okay, on to the next. I'm still trying to figure out how I should put in the plugs now, because I don't want to run into the same problem with the paint leaking, or sorry, the glue leaking down. Damn! Take a look at that. We got one last one over here, and then all the yellow should be, or all the Gorilla Glue should be taken off. And then we're gonna probably head to Home Depot to find some better plugs. Well, my girlfriend actually did a really good job. Way better than what I did. I should have waited till she was home. Fuck. Like, look, the clear coat is all damaged here, and she actually was able to get half the work done with her nails. I got no nails. So like, look at the clear coat here. It's all messed up all around. And look at hers. There's like no damage to the clear coat. And even for this one over here, no damage to the clear coat. Man, I actually should have waited for her. What we're gonna do is we are probably gonna head to either an auto store or Home Depot to pick up some better plugs. Hopefully one that will cover up a little bit more than what these guys did, just so that you won't see the clear coat damage. But if you do, it's whatever. It still saves me about 600 bucks. We're gonna take Kelly's car because my car is under construction. Luckily this Home Depot is actually just 2 minutes away from home, so we lucky. I'm just looking at these, but this won't really fit the hole. These have nothing to fit into, so it won't be flush. There's a bunch of options, but none of them really fits. Like, I have this one at home. I got these guys at home, but the thing is I have to use a lot of glue to hold them, and that's how it's got messed up. So I don't know, we're gonna continue looking. Hopefully we can find something. My girlfriend actually found a solution that may actually work. These are fasten caps for nails and screws. They are the right color, they're white. I don't think it's the same white color, but in the back it does say they should not be wet and do not oversaturate. So if it rains, that might actually be really bad. I'm not really sure what's gonna happen if it rains, but it does come in a pack of 70 in here. I can just keep an eye on it, and if it does go bad, I can always just swap it out. But it's 20 bucks, maybe I'll see. I'd rather spend 20 bucks than 600 bucks. I think I'm gonna get that, and we'll try it on at home.
Generally it's 90 days.
Okay, just bought it, so we're gonna go home and try to test it out. To all you guys who have a girlfriend, let me know how annoying it is. It's so annoying. Her rings always, like, it's not bendable, right? Like it's solid. When I hold her hand, it hurts my hand. It's so annoying. Yo, talk about pride right there. This guy, he's wearing a cape that has his flag. I don't know about you guys, but I'm rooting for England to win the World Cup. Alright, so how are we gonna do this? What I'm gonna have to do is make sure that the adhesive on the stickers goes on properly and actually bonds well. I'm gonna have to make sure I double clean it around the area and then try to stick them on, and we'll see how it turns out. And if it doesn't turn out the way I want it to, I'm going to actually return this package because it cost me 20 bucks. I thought it was gonna be like only 10 bucks. Basically, I just took a microfiber towel and just went around and cleaned everything. So it should be ready to install, but I don't think I mentioned once yet that after we finish our shenanigans here with the spoiler holes and after we eat a little bit, because we both are starving, Lewis is actually coming over and we're gonna cruise down together to pick up my front splitter that I ordered to be custom made since last week, and it's finally ready. So I'm gonna be picking it up today and installing it tomorrow. What do you guys think? Definitely is not the right like it is white, but it's not the same shade of white. This is more of a in your face kind of white, so definitely it'll look I think it's a decent fix for now, guys, just so that rain doesn't get into my trunk. Definitely not worth 20 bucks. So what I'm gonna try to do is keep this sheet and return these guys over here. But yeah, overall I think it'll be decent. 20 bucks or 600 bucks. Anyway, so I'm just gonna put on the rest of the 9 holes and we'll see how it goes. Okay, I'm kind of digging it and I'm also kind of not. It definitely is a very bright type of white. It looks very DIY, but at the same time it doesn't, because from this Rocket Bunny wing, it's already really like macho, like manly looking, because it sticks out and it's not color matched with the carbon fiber, so it kind of blends in with the theme going on around the back. I don't know, you guys let me know how you feel about this. I think it's a good fix for now, at least. I'd rather spend 20 bucks than 600, that's for sure. If you guys are interested in where I got this, I got it at Home Depot. It's called Fast Caps. Now I'm not really sure how well it's gonna hold up in certain weather conditions like rain or snow or even ice going over it, but I do have a pack of like a lot. I have lots of replacements if I do need it. We're gonna pray that the circles can cover these squares over here because it's been held on by tape for the longest time. So we'll give it a try right now. The more I look at it, the more I'm starting to think that it's okay, because in the future, I may have plans to go wide body. No promises or anything, because it does cost a shit ton to install as well as to actually buy the entire kit. But you can actually see the rivets for the Rocket Bunny kit. You can see at every drilling point, and that's just the style of the Rocket Bunny kit regardless. So it's kind of like the way that this looks, like these over here. So this is kind of following the same theme, kind of not. My girlfriend is actually inside right now. She's going to be cutting these into some rectangles to stick for these guys, because if I put this over here, you can still see the little corner sticking out. So we're gonna see what we can DIY up in this. My sister and Lewis just pulled up. It's so cool that like every time they pull up, we literally like squad up, because we all have white cars except for my girlfriend. She has a black car. But Lewis actually installed his downpipe, and he just pulled in and I heard him from a mile away. It sounds freaking crazy. Hopefully we'll be able to get some footage for you guys on how it sounds. Maybe in a bit. But for now, we're gonna focus on my car. We're gonna see if we can finish up the squares and call it a day and go pick up the splitter. Kelly actually found a good way to put these on, so it does cover the holes. It does look a little bit off because this is a circle, like it circles all around, but this one's more of like a band-aid looking thing. But I guess it looks fine. We're gonna grab a quick bite and then pick up my front splitter. I'm so excited for that. Let me know how you guys feel about this. Do you think it looks okay? You think it looks like shit? Personally, I think right now it looks okay. At first glance, at least, because I'm not sure how it's gonna hold up against weather conditions, so let's pray. Look at this happy dog. Look at this happy dog with his treat. Who's a happy dog with his treat? Who's a happy dog with his treat? So now we're gonna go pick up the splitter, but let's get a cold start for you guys because Lewis is gonna be putting back on his stock downpipe tomorrow. So this is the last of you'll hear Holy shit, man, his thing was popping like crazy in there. Jeez.
Go around the edge. Oh, cool. It's not on. Did I get through confused?
Alright you guys, just cruised down, picked up the splitter. It looks super good, almost didn't fit into my car actually. And it came with some rods as well, which is pretty dope because these things sometimes they go for a lot of money. Can't wait to install this for tomorrow. If you guys want to check out my next video, it's going to be on installing my front splitters. So I'll see you guys in the next video.